Hello everyone, how's it going? We are back with the Mustang, and today I'm going to go over some of the things that I have done to this car since I showed you last time. There are a few things that I have done, and there are some good news as well. This is my car, this is my Mustang. It got a 5.0 4.6 motor that is built, and hopefully we can make 400 horsepower just with this motor, and in the future I'm thinking of either a supercharger or turbo and get it up to around 600 horsepower. That's the plan. And we had some issues recently with this car. The car had a weird problem. It was very weird. It could start up very fine. I could rev it and it was good enough, but as soon as you put it in first gear, you let off the clutch and you drove it, it would shut down. I didn't know what it was. I knew it was something electrical because everything shut down like electrically. Even the instrument panel, you know, all the gauges will go down. So we knew it was something with the electric. So what I did was I pulled the whole harness out and all the wiring. I cleaned the car. The car was actually quite dirty because it has been sitting for a long time. It was in a garage and it wasn't treated very well. Anyway, so we gave it some love and we cleaned the car, and then I began, you know, troubleshooting and fixing it. We had some problems. If you saw in the last video, we could not get this to run. There was still a problem we had to figure out. I figured what the problem is, and today I'm going to go over the things that I have done to make this car work. We're gonna start it up, we're gonna rev it, and I think it needs a wash. So I'm gonna wash it. And I think we're also going to take it for a spin. Yeah, let's do that. I did put everything back. Even the radiator is back, the hoses are back. I used some RTV to seal those hoses because they were leaking water. But let's pop the engine and let's have a look. So here's the engine, guys, and I noticed something last time. So first of all, I knew I had to check all my grounds because probably we have an issue with the ground. And this is where you always want to start. You always want to start to check your grounds. One thing I noticed is this throttle body. When I checked if there was continuity with this and the chassis, it didn't have it. So the first thing I did, I added this line, if you can see it, where it goes from here to the chassis, just to make sure that we had a connection here. And that did make some improvement. But what then I noticed was, I know because I pulled the harness, I know this one was ground. I even had it labeled. I removed the label now. So I connected this one to ground because this one needed to be ground. That fixed the issue we had with the CCRM, where the CRM would make a noise. It would make some kind of ongoing noise, like there was a fan that was on, but it's actually not the fan. I think it's the relay is just opening and closing very fast, and it sounds like a fan or something like that. This was my issue. It was the ground. But even though that happened, I would be able to actually start the engine, but as soon as I put it in first gear, it wouldn't still run. And I checked all my grounds. I checked the ground on my transmission, I checked the grounds on the block, I checked the ground on the alternator, I checked the ground everywhere. One thing I found was the ground between the battery, which is this wire, and the chassis. The ground between the battery, which is this wire, and the chassis, those had a problem, and that's why I put this line. What was actually happening was I had, like, there was a connection, but I had around 0.4 to 0.7 voltage drop between those two. So all my grounds was actually down by by some percentage of voltage just because of this. Now, this is not the solution. This wire is actually quite thin. What I'm thinking is I want to try to clean all this, like open all this, clean everything here, and see if that works. If that doesn't work, I would actually need to buy a new wire of these. And I think these connections are something like universal, which is pretty bad. So I need to change both of these and buy some new terminals. Though, if I can fix it without like replacing these, I rather spend my money on something bigger, because I need to spend my money on a new booster, hydro boost, and maybe a new alternator. I don't know if the alternator is actually charging the battery. If you can see, the battery isn't here right now. It's because I'm charging the battery just so that we can actually, you know, crank the engine and start the car and have some fun, right? So yeah, that's basically it. So basically what we had was probably just a ground issue, because as soon as I fixed the ground, the car is running fantastic. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to crank the car up, and we are going to move the car, because I'm thinking of like washing the car for now. I want it to look good. It doesn't look great right now. We have a bunch of things we can do to it. I don't know what we are going to do today. I'm just gonna take you along, hanging out with you guys. The car is running, which is absolutely insane. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. So for now, let's get the battery on, let's start the car, and let's move it there, and let's give this car a proper wash. I've got the battery mounted. It's barely mounted, but we're just gonna start it up and we're gonna get a wash. So I'm thinking, let's give it a start and let's go. I am going to mount the mic on the car so you can hear it. Let me just find a place. Basically, I mounted the mic right here beside the exhaust so you can hear it. You won't be hearing me, but I'm just cranking the engine. So let's do that. Yeah guys, unfortunately my camera, it just decided to not focus. It's because the touch screen was enabled and apparently I touched, but I hope I got, like, I caught what we need to catch. This is the engine. We do have one more sensor we could put on, and that's the, it's pretty bad, but this is the engine temp sensor, and this goes right here. So let me try to put that on, and it's not the best thing, but it's on there. Not really good on, but it will do for now. I'll figure out how to actually, you know, put it on proper, a better way. But for now it's on, the engine is running, and that's awesome. We took everything apart and moved it back, and it's still running. Plus, we fixed it. It's moving now, so we can move it. And what I will do is, I'll move it from here to over there, where we'll be washing it. So let's do that next. but I do want to park another car here so that nobody parks in this spot. So I'll bring the other car out and we'll swap these two cars. So let's do that next. Crazy. I love it. Just gonna bring the car over here and park it in place of this one. One problem I do have in this car is that, okay, I got a few problems, but I have a lot of fuel smell inside the car. I don't know why. That's something at some point I want to address. The other thing is this window won't go up, so we'll have to figure that out. I don't know if we figure it out before washing it or we just spray it and we let water inside. I do want to get it up, but yeah, let me figure this out. So guys, a little update. I took the door cover, whatever it is, out. I took my battery out and I hot wired the motor itself for the window, and it came right out. So we have the window up and I'm just gonna disconnect it for now. There is a wiring issue with the gem module that doesn't let us power the window down. I think there is probably a short somewhere or something, because the motor is working. I could get it down and up. Just a lot of work and figuring it out, but we got it down, or we got it up, and next I'm just gonna put everything back and then we can start washing the car finally. This took like 2 hours time just to get this window up, but at least now I'm not gonna take it down by mistake because I've disconnected it for now until I decide to actually fix it. Then I can connect it, troubleshoot where it is and fix it. But for now, let's keep it down and yeah, let's continue. Well, that is done. Window is up. That's just part of the life of having this kind of car. You always have to fix stuff. You always have to do something. And if you noticed, we don't have the front bumper because we are going to fix it. But for now, let's give this car a wash and yeah, let's see. I'm so happy I got the window up. I can wash it without worrying about anything. I do have a problem with this gun. Oh shit. Just keep it here. That's the problem is I have this washer that is not working. Okay. I think I fixed it, at least for now. Well, basically the car has been cleaned and it looks okay. It's not the best paint job because the car is faded. It's been sitting, having dirt on it for a long time, but it's good enough, and I think probably we could try to polish it and see if it makes it better. Let me show you. You can see how the hood is faded, and also it got this crack. I'm afraid if I polish it that I'm going to ruin this crack. Also up here, all faded. But I think if we polish it, we can get some of the paint back, some of the gloss back, and we can get it to look much better than what it is right now. At least it's clean right now. So yeah, I decided I want to try to polish this. Let me just see, what do you guys see? Let's do this like this. And we have sound, great. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna make a line here. Just to compare, and we'll do one side. The first thing I want to use is this polishing compound. Just gonna take some of it. You can see it here. Polishing compound, light duty, restores faded finishes. Because it's so hot, there's a drop here. We'll buff it out again. Can apply some of this. Hard shell finish, soft paste wax. Clean shines and provide durable protection. Gonna buff it out again. Final stage, I'm going to use this like Worth Gold Class. This is premium liquid wax. I like to use this at the last stage. I'll take this and I'll buff it out. And now you can reveal it and see the difference. That's crazy. Don't look at where the tape was because it does leave a residue from the tape. It's not the right tape we're using. But I mean, let me remove these. Look at the difference. Look how faded it is over here. Oh shit, this is gonna chip off. And then look here. It's actually quite crazy. I think I need to polish this whole car like this. Then we're talking. But I need to do it in the shades. So I'm gonna move the car in the shades and I'm gonna continue that. Since I'm moving the car, we want to hear it, right? I love it. Love to hear the sound of the V8. Let's go. Well, didn't film everything. I don't know why, but the camera shut down for some reason. But I did polish the window. I polished this panel and the trunk. The bumper I didn't do. I think it did pretty good. If I had a machine, I could bring some more shine. It does have dents and scratches and everything, so but that's okay. Check it out. I am getting tired, so I am going to take a break, take some rest, and I think we did good today. We cleaned the car. I showed you the car, it's running. We need to take it for a spin, just a drive where I can show you how it is, just around the block. And there are many things still we have to work on this car. Many things, like we need to change parts, we need to restore things, but the car is running, and that's what is important right now for me. I need to continue polishing everything, but yeah guys, it's crazy. The sun is just beating on me. I need a break. Guys, I got the car almost all polished up. You know, it looks much better than what we started with, but of course the paint still needs like some more polishing actually. But it looks much better. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the results. One day we're gonna bring out some power tools, or I don't know if I have one. I think I have one, and we are going to polish it some more, and we're going to paint it probably. I don't think only polish would do any good, but for now the car is done. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I wanted to take you out for a spin, but I'll do that maybe tomorrow or another day. For now, yes, this is the car, and see you next time.